Hey guys, and welcome back to this Valencia career mode where we continue on our quest for world domination. That is a slight lie. I just want a Champions League place. That's all. We're currently on course to get it. Only 9 games into the season, of course, but as you can see, we sit third in the league table, though you wouldn't know it, judging by our last performance, which saw us draw with second division side Tenerife in the Copa del Rey. So now we've got a replay, which we don't really want. Today's episode, we'll see us take on Alaves away from home in a game that we should win before taking on Leganes. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but two teams that I would expect to be, even at this early stage of the season, down at the lower end of the table. Let's have a quick look. Yes, Alaves in 17th and Leganes in 16th, but they do have a game in hand on some of the teams around them. So 6 points, that's what I'm asking for from this episode. Let me know your thoughts on the sliders, by the way. I've got some people commenting that they're too hard, some people saying that it's too easy, some people saying that they're just right. So let me know your thoughts down below, but let's jump into a game. Home side lining up, 4-4-2, no real surprises there. John Guidetti up front is obviously a man capable of banging in a goal or two. I'm feeling a bit brave today, which has seen me change the formation. That's the starting 11, and we're going with a 3-4-3. Bit nervous about playing 3 at the back, but these are the kind of opposition that you need to try it against. I've absolutely shown Alaves disrespect by saying that, by the way. We've already dropped points multiple times in this career mode against sort of the lesser teams in the La Liga table. So I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me, and I hope that doesn't spur Alaves on. We just need to get the win and be professional and do a job here. Santos, nice little 1-2. Oh, that's a great ball for you. Guidetti. Oh, I just put him off balance. Just put him off balance as he was about to shoot. I thought he might go down, try and get a pen there, but he didn't. He was very honest. He stayed on his feet. I'm trying to pass my way out from the back, and it's putting me in trouble. But Gabi Paulista did a great interception. But a couple of early warning signs from the home side. Got to sort our lives out here. It's a good play from ZAZA, and that's a good ball. Here's Rodrigo. Couldn't quite take it in his stride, and the defender's done well. Here's Santos. Nice turn. Ruben Veitado, who I've been very impressed with. He's not highly rated in terms of quality. Murillo on the bench is a better rated, higher rated defender than him, but Ruben Veitado was good in pre-season, so he deserves the opportunity to play. Here's Kondogbia, chipped in with a few goals already this season, even though that's not one of his qualities. Decided not to pull the trigger on that occasion. Guidetti finds Danny Torres. Good ball through. Oh no, been caught. Misjudged the path of that ball, and how is that for a finish from Santos? That is insane. The pass. I don't know, the way the ball was moving, it was kind of curled. I thought I was going to nick in ahead of the attacker and intercept it, so I committed to it, and I didn't intercept it, and it's Ruben Veitado, the man I was bigging up a minute ago. He's let us down. Honestly, I just thought I was going to get there. I tried to just intercept the pass, should have just followed the runner, then he wouldn't have had that time and space in front of goal, but he did punish us, finished it very, very well. Maybe a question mark over the goalkeeper, maybe not. Let me know your thoughts on Neto as well. A couple of you suggesting that we should get a better goalkeeper going forward, but I'm willing to give him a chance as we try and play our way into the box. It's not happening. Kondogbia plays the ball out. Andre Gomez will pick it up, playing wide on the right today. Looks for Rodrigo. That's a great ball. Can he drill it across? He can, but he puts the cross. Just wanted to volley that low and hard because ZAZA was in there lurking, but he drilled it into the floor. Kondogbia finds Guedes into ZAZA. Oh, was that intentional? That is like Dennis, but oh wow. What a goal. ZAZA has done that a few times this season. I don't know if that was like an intentional, clever touch through the legs of the defender, or whether he just got his first touch horribly wrong. If it is intentional, looks intentional, didn't quite go through the defender's legs anyway, but that is a stunner. So we weren't behind for long. It took us just 10 minutes to find an equaliser after going behind, but still nervous about playing 3 at the back. Still very, very nervous, still not comfortable, but I do want to try out some new formations. I don't want to be one-dimensional. Here's Rodrigo coming forward. ZAZA makes a run. Rodrigo finds him. Volley merge. Oh, should have taken a touch. Got overexcited. Guidetti. That's a good looking ball. Bit of a mix-up at the back again. We just seem a bit uncertain. You know, who goes for the interception? Who stays with the runner? We haven't quite worked that bit out yet. ZAZA. Kind of digs one out like a golf shot. Pereira's done brilliantly to get there. And he's won a free kick. You know what happened last time he put a ball into a dangerous area? Rodrigo got his head on the end of it and scored a goal. Very nearly. Same thing happening again, but I think the defender just headed it into his face. That's risky. That's very risky, but they've got away with it, Alaves. Crazy. Here is Rodrigo. Lovely footwork. Going to cut inside. Kondogbia can switch it to the left. What a pass that is, by the way. Pereira will keep this in. Looks to beat his man. Having his shirt pulled. Referee doesn't see it, but he'll still get there, Pereira. Puts a cross into the box. Rodrigo attacking it at the back stick. But it was headed away before he could get there. Kondogbia going to lay this off to Pereiro. Into Guedes. Oh, lovely little turn. Completely sold the defender and he hits the drive. It's parried away and Rodrigo with the worst first-time finish you're likely to see. Apart from Pereira's in the last episode. That was minging. Really bad. Half-time whistle goes 1-1. Still having faith in the 3-4-3. The only reason being we look very threatening going forward. Bit shaky at the back, but concentrating on attack in these games. Defence. Attack is the best form of defence, in my opinion. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a terrible ball. ZAZA rolls it out to Guedes. Very direct. ZAZA's found some space. Touch and bang. And it's found its way in. Antonio got a hand or a leg or a big touch on it, but wasn't able to keep it out thanks to the power. And ZAZA scores again. He's in a tremendous run of goal-scoring form. Great play from Guedes. Cut inside. You can see him pointing where he wants it. Guedes delivered it. And Antonio, it's just come off. Oh, this is balls, really, isn't it? It's got to hurt. Oh, it's really got to hurt. It's like the gooch. That is painful. Trust me. So now the dilemma is, do I carry on with this formation, or now that we've got the lead, do I put four at the back and just try and shore things up? The problem is we're playing quite well right now at the start of this second half. We've been good. Look at this link-up play. ZAZA on a hat-trick again. Finds Rodrigo. Could seal the game. Antonio with the save. It's going to drop to Guedes, who hits it across goal very nearly. Deflected into his own net by the defender, but nobody got a touch on it in the end. 25 minutes ago, double change. You'll notice it's two fullbacks that are coming on because I've changed the formation to a 4-2-3-1 for the final 25 minutes here. Got ourselves a corner as well. It's a weird delivery, but it's headed back into the danger area by Pereira. Ball's dropping out. I've got to hit that. Oh, it's deflected. I think it's come off Kondogbia, has it? Or did it come off Alexis? Corner ball. So it must have been Alexis. Pereira delivers again. ZAZA looking for the hat-trick. Ball went just over his head. Paulista, though, will lay that back to Rodrigo. Fizzes one out. I say fizzes. It was quite a tame pass. Pereira, I want to get the ball into the box, but it's been blocked. Might have a chance to whip one in now. Montoya with his left foot. Great cross. Good header from Pereira, but it's over the crossbar. That was a hell of a ball from Boyan. Picasso, great ball between the lines of the defenders. Guidetti crosses it. And Somalia has equalised for Alaves with 10 minutes left in this game. Despite changing the formation, despite putting extra defenders back there, this pass from Picasso completely done me. Great ball in across the box. Touch and finish was simple. Kondogbia finds Andres Pereira. ZAZA. Little back heel. Andre Gomez. No one ahead of him. Oh, he tried to goal away, although they've gifted it back to him. He did the hard bit, and that was create the space. It was a brilliant bit of footwork, and he's hit the post. Rodrigo finds Pereira. Going to stand the ball up outside of the foot. Pereira with an absolute air shot, and that is a very, very nasty challenge as Alaves look to counter-attack. Guidetti is strong. Need to go across there. Brilliant challenge from Gabriel Paulista, but Boyan finds Somalia, the equaliser, who scored the equaliser, I should say, and Gaia with a vital interception. This game is wide open now. Both teams looking for a winning goal. Pereira looks to find ZAZA's feet. That's not happening. Trying to get a challenge in. That's not happening either. Ball is pinged out wide. They keep aiming for Guidetti because he's good in the air. Final chance in this game, I reckon. Pereira finds Andre Gomez. Rodrigo ahead of him. ZAZA ahead of him. Picks out neither. His passing today has been shocking. Although Alaves have panicked. Kicked the ball out for a throw-in. So there may be one final chance. And backwards. Here's Pereira. Needs a runner. ZAZA was that runner. No way through. It's frustrating. It's 2-2. Final score. That was a really infuriating final 5 minutes or so. And having led with 10 minutes remaining, it's really disappointing to chuck them 2 points away. But credit to Alaves, they didn't give up and they showed great character. Something Brendan Rodgers would say, isn't it? Well, that's a shocker. An absolute shocker. Andreas Pereira, broken metatarsal in training. Going to be out for the next 5 weeks. So not good for him, but we'll give someone else an opportunity to impress. And we've got another youth report on Victor Alonso, obviously the player that we did manage to bring in. He's now in the academy. You can see the potential's now estimated between 68 and 84, so not to the level that we were hoping for, but I will still leave him in the academy. He's 15 and we'll see what he can do. So back to the 4-3-3 for this home game against Leganés, or however you pronounce it. Let me know down below, because you could really help me out, because we're going to be playing them a number of times in this career mode. But the injury to Pereira means Rodrigo moves to the left, and it gives Soler a chance to show what he can do on the right-hand side. And I've dropped Andre Gomez from the starting 11. They're lining up. They've come in to give it a go. 4-2-3-1 formation. Obviously, Amrabat is probably a familiar name to a lot of you on the right-hand side. They've got Guerrero leading the line up top. Amrabat loses out here to Rodrigo. Can he poke it through to anybody? He can. He can poke it through to the centre-back. Not helpful, my son. He's won the winner, though. Won the winner. Won the header. Ball is played outside to Soler. Chance for him to impress today and stake a claim for a regular first-team spot. Condobia finds Rodrigo. Nice little touches from him. He's still got it. Nowhere to go. Condobia, that's a really good ball. Gaia will drill one across to the back stick, and look who's there. It's the man in rich goal-scoring form. ZAZA grabs another. It's going boring now in scoring. That was good, patient build-up play. All come from across. That little touch from Condobia was great. Gaia burst onto it, and just a low-driven cross is all it needed. There's no way he's going to miss that. His name's not Andres Pereira. Soler. Condobia. Coquelin back in the starting 11 today. Puts the ball out to Cancelo. Also back in the starting 11 today. Here's Soler. Might just whip this one in. See if we can make something of it. The cross has got to be better than that. Condobia just trying to go straight through the back of the goalkeeper. Amrabat dispossessed by Gaia. Had a big say in that first goal, of course, with a beautiful assist. Here's Pereira into Zaza, the man who actually scored that goal. Waiting for support. Rodrigo trying to provide it. Touch. Oh, it's bad. Really bad. Keeps possession now. Drills one into Zaza. Zaza will lay it off. Gaia lays it off again. Hit by Coquelin. Had to hit that first time because I was under pressure and they don't clear it. It's a bit of a bundle. Coquelin might get their foot in on goal, but Cervantes with the save. It was a good save as well. Coquelin finds Pereira. Sheer domination from us right now. Into the path of Zaza. Hits it first time, and he's very nearly found the back of the net again. Incredibly unlucky. Here's Guerrero. Rare chance for Leganés to come forward. However, they've completely split the defence apart. Guerrero bearing down on goal. Neto with the save. Really, really poor finish and a massive let-off. The reason the defence was torn apart there, I was so preoccupied with the runner on the left that I just let Guerrero run free. I don't know if you noticed earlier, it's just popped up now, look, Rodrigo picked up an injury when he played that ball across earlier. Let me just concentrate on defending this for a second. Here's Rico, the left back. Puts the cross in to the back post, and the header comes in. And Neto with a super reaction save for the second time in about a minute. As I was saying, Rodrigo has picked up a knock. Not sure how bad it is. He didn't have to go off. Here he is as well. Might have run it off. It looks as though he's shaking it off. The injury symbol above his head has now gone, but doesn't seem to be running as smoothly as he would normally be. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Here's Amrabat. Turn in. They're going backwards, which is fine. Drill one into the feet of Guerrero. Great first touch, but we've defended it. And Nato's clearance wasn't great either, but we've got away with it for now. We've got possession back, so we can relax. Cancelo. Very pacey. That's a little run. Go on, mate. Keep going. Love this from the right back. How many right backs in the world can do this? He's going all the way. This would be incredible. Oh, it's blocked. I think it was going wide anyway, but Ciobas deflects it over. Coquelin finds Cancelo. Might put the early cross in. Rodrigo's the man at the back post. He heads it back across goal. Where's Zaza? Just be on your toes, lad, and you've got another tap in. Although Soler might have a tap in because I've rolled it straight to him, but the finish was not up to standard. Coquelin first to the loose ball in midfield. Condobia gives it back to him. Cancelo's in space on the right-hand side and might go for another little run here. Little adventurous run from Cancelo. He's got the pace to beat everybody. They can't stop him. Zaza's at the back stick, as is Rodrigo. Hits that first time. Great effort. Great play once again from Cancelo. It's a good save. Jovino, another familiar name. Obviously played in the Premier League with Arsenal. He's running forward now. Has he been watching Cancelo? I don't want to dive in. I've dived in. No penalty, and the save has been made. I don't know how I've got away with that. I was trying to stand him up, but he got too close to goal and I panicked. Whew. Jovino. Oh, that's not great. Gabriel. Is that Barbosa? Is that who that is? I'm not really sure. Rasso. Oh, nice turn. Really good ball, but Cancelo is back there. He's definitely man of the match today. He's been absolutely superb, both in a defensive and attacking sense. Trying to play football out from the back is a bit risky, but worked for us here. Gaia finds Rodrigo still on the pitch, despite that earlier knock, but he's definitely run off now. Here's Zaza. Oh, tried to play it through to Pereira. Not happening. Jovino. He got that much space. Perez taking on Garay, using all of his experience just to bide a bit of time for his teammates to get back, and then showed his strength as well. just completely outmuscles the attacker. Here's Kondogbia. Gives the ball away. We've done that far too often recently. Here's Perez. He's got a runner ahead of him. And Gabriel. Garay, though. Look at the defending. He's so assured at the back there. Just stays composed. Very calm. Brilliant defender. I know he's getting on a bit now, though. So a lot of you suggesting that we look for a long-term replacement for him. ZAZA working hard. Defending from the front. Love to see that. Here's Soler. Good footwork. Little turn. Switch the play. Just got to be patient. Gaia into Pereiro. Don't want to rush it. Don't want to end up taking a shot from distance. Here's Kondogbia. Still men free. Pereiro. Where am I going to go with this? Found Coquelin. It's like Real Madrid. No, it's not. Although Cancelo is very strong. Now we've got a chance to put the cross in. Look who's lurking at the back. That's a brilliant header. Bit of patience goes a long way in this game. And Rodrigo makes it 2-0. And that surely secures the win, because it was on thin ice with a 1-goal lead, aren't you? Leganés had created some chances. Nato's made a few good saves. But what a header from Rodrigo. All came from the cross. And with the game in the bag, I can afford to give some game time to the youngsters. Fran Villalba coming on, and Santi Mina, who's so unlucky to be kept out the side. But look at the party atmosphere we've got going on here in Valencia. I love it. Well, Santi Mina straight from the off. Wins possession. He's keen. He's eager. He's had his place stolen, hasn't he, by ZAZA. Like I said, in a very, very good run of goal-scoring form. So there's no way I'm leaving him out. All over the top from Perez is very good. Where the hell is our defence? Gabriel with the header. Offside flag stayed down, and luckily for us, the header was a tame one. Oh, lovely turn. Lovely turn. He's got a runner ahead of him. I think it was Amrabat trying to get through, but we managed to block it. Oh, I was just setting up a counter-attack, but the full-time whistle's gone. And look at the passion from our captain, Danny Parejo. Thumps the air. Very, very excited to get the win. Good to get the win after dropping points to Alaves as well. Otherwise, you're giving away too much ground to Barca and Real Madrid and making it impossible to even hope for a title challenge. It's not the aim, but if we keep racking up these wins, might be an outside possibility. And it is tight at the top. 3-point lead for Barcelona over second place Real Madrid, but they're on 25 points, we're on 24 points, Betis are on 23 points, and then Atletico 21, and then Sevilla still up there in 6th place, 19 points for them. That's the sort of challenge I was expecting in the race for the Champions League place. It's what we all want. It's the biggest competition in club football, of course, and I really feel for Levante now. 11 games in, yet to register a win. I was so angry that we dropped points against them. But that's going to bring this one to an end, guys. Thanks for your support and your kind comments, and for watching. As always, subscribe to me on social medias if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done already, so you don't miss any future episodes, and I will see you in the next one.